Would your life be like without power? Imagine no hot water for cooking or showering to keep you healthy, no refrigeration for food and medicine, no lights to stay awake at night, no phones, no computers, no air conditioning. Well, that's what life is like for over 99% of Chad's rural population. Hello, I'm Ben Allen, and today I will be presenting my solution concerning the ongoing problem of the electrification of rural Chad. Currently in Chad, only 12% of the population has access to reliable and clean electricity nationwide, and in rural areas that figure is less than 0.6%, without much recent progress, as you can see. This has been identified by your government as an issue, as Chad has committed to reaching 60% of electrification by 2030, following the UN Sustainable Development Goal 7.1 to ensure universal access to affordable, reliable, and modern energy services by 2030. So with this motivation in mind, it is clear that with 75% of the population being outside the urban centres, rural electrification is a focus point that must be addressed, as I'm sure the Minister would agree. My proposal to solve this long-lasting issue is to deploy solar panel systems with battery storage in major communal areas within rural villages. By pairing this technology with local technician training and community ownership, this program promotes sustainability, creates jobs, and strengthens local development. This solution is ideal for Chad as high solar radiation levels make the solar the most reliable and clean option. It is also very cost effective with a levelized cost of 55 US cents per kilowatt hour for the occupant. However, there is a major opposing view to be acknowledged. Investors and development banks have seen large-scale Sahel electrification projects stall due to political instability and delayed financing. The largest example is the African Development Bank's 2018 Desert to Power initiative. It aimed to install 10 gigawatts of solar capacity through Sahel Africa by 2030, but after 7 years, it has achieved less than 5% of that target. This understandably makes investors hesitant, as delays increase costs, risk of financial loss, and reputational damage. However, there is evidence that when focus is on smaller community-level projects, the results are very different to the multinational initiatives. Multi-million-dollar initiatives in countries such as Mali and Senegal have sought to utilize mini-grid systems and have successfully gained funding and have started construction. Although a majority of this funding comes from loans, which, while being the larger and more sustainable funding option, increases stress on national debt and limits future government spending. So while larger projects have been seen to fail, my proposed solution to the rural electrification problem in Chad is already working in neighbouring countries, due to the attractiveness of quicker visible results and political backing. This way Chad can progress towards its 2030 goals and transform life for millions of rural citizens.